Yeah. That is me. I am DeJong. I am currently the multimedia editor-in-chief. Last year, I was one of the podcast producers. Like, I feel like with a lot of other classes, you're just working for work's sake, and not for Hub. Like, for Hub, you're working to then put out a product. Like, when I first signed up for it in 9th grade, I wasn't expecting to, like, learn anything more than just, like, writing. But there's obviously podcasts, video editing, just using Adobe in general.
Our program, when it first started, was a strictly print program, and now we publish on multiple platforms. We have a print publication, a website, a podcast, and we also do a weekly show that is shown throughout Davis High.
I wrote an article about construction when I was a sophomore in J1, and it was about construction, which sounds super boring, but I found like interesting things about it, and I thought it was like a kind of an interesting article, and I was really proud of myself for like making something that I thought was pretty boring into something readable.
A lot of our stories have resulted in change, but probably the most visible one is the construction of the All-Student Center. And as soon as our article appeared, just a few months later, the school district started planning to build the new building. So every time I look out from the Hub classroom, I can see how important student journalism is.
I think that my favorite article that I've done for Hub was one that I did earlier this year. It was about a campaign that a few students did to raise awareness about sexual assault. So for the next few days, I was just like running around getting interviews, and then it came out the next Wednesday, and I got so much like good feedback from the community.
We have a really complex publication schedule. Every student is picking their own stories and topics to do, but I love giving students the freedom to pursue the stories that matter to them.
Yeah, I think like any student can find a way to thrive in Hub as long as you're willing to work for it.
You don't have to be a great writer to join Hub. Everyone improves, everyone has the potential to get better, and they can develop skills that they can use in the workforce and outside of Hub. This year I feel like we've connected more as a class, and especially our layout team. Our print meetings on weekends and when we're doing layout for the 8-page have really, I feel like, brought us together more.
I think the most satisfying part of Hub is getting the print paper when it comes out and seeing like the culmination of all of our hard work. That day is like probably my favorite day of the month, honestly.
Hub helped me with my college applications. Not in just that I wrote it down as an extracurricular, because I did do that, but honestly when I was writing my college applications, it was so much easier because of the writing skills I've developed in Hub.
The one thing that I did want to say is I think one of the most appealing parts of Hub is that you get this opportunity that's so rare to high schoolers, where like if there's a cause or an idea or a topic that you're passionate about, you can literally just write an article about it and like print it in the local town newspaper.
Not all of my students are going to grow up to be journalists, but all of my students will grow up to be people who need to communicate clearly and through a number of different modes. And so being in Multimedia Journalism 1 means understanding how to communicate clearly through text, through video, through audio, through graphic art.
What I love about Hub? I like yelling at people. I wish I was lying. No, yeah, that's it. What are your confidence?